Alright, howdy cowdies. Weekly walkabout time at the Collector. Hope you're going good. Got all these handheld games. Fantastic big lot. Donkey Kong 2, Donkey Kong Hockey, Gold Cliff, the multi-screen over the back. I've never seen that one before. Casio Western Bar. This is a lovely little sterling silver battery-operated torch, all hallmarked. And then you've got the 3 single screens, Fire Attack Octopus and Chef. The Mario Brothers one over the back. We've got Casio Kung Fu Fight. Casio Auto Race as well. And then we've got some nice lots of silver. This is a really nice curb link bracelet there with the heart lock with the sapphire. Another nice big collection of silver. Some really nice men's cufflinks, those round ones, Danish. Alright, greenhouse as well. It's got the instructions. So yeah, some good little bits in the jewellery cabinet. What else have we got? This is fantastic. The big sort of bar sign to go out the front of a pub or something like that with this beautiful big copper frame around the Tetley perspex. Now we did notice that this one, it's a little bit discoloured. This discoloured one's got a crack to the top and a little crack to the bottom as well. But he's a ripper of a bit. It's got all the nice hops and stuff on the big cast iron bracket. Absolute ripper. Great thing. And we've got Tetley on 3 sides. So the 2 sides are white, one's a bit discoloured on the front there. Really nice yellow tinged mirror with this really cool Westclox starburst, but it looks to be maybe missing a black spike in the middle there. And this is a ripper as well. Art Deco with the sort of Diana the Huntress. Really cool. Lovely big display cabinet and a bit of a sort of Chippendale style. It's slightly bowed at the front. It's nice with that sort of light coloured brocade lining inside. But as you can see, it is missing the glass panel off the end. Not too difficult. At least all the ones in the front are good. And we've got a nice little cedar apprentice chest, but he failed because he couldn't do these 2 drawers. No. It's just a shame we're missing them. And they are tapering in size. It's just a lovely bit. Someone could be able to make up a couple more to go with it. All right. Nice big collection of watercolours by June Kidman. Listed Australian artist. There's all different subject matter, drawings, watercolour portraits, nice little still life in the front there. What else have we got? These are cool little sort of collection of sort of little nudie, erotic sort of postcards with a nice Harrison Fisher print. But we can see there is a bit of sort of silverfish damage and stuff like that. Some more nice mirrors, big deco one over the back and this nice one in the front there with the lyrebird. Got some cool sort of vintage 60s and sort of 70s and 80s ladies clothing. Cool retro curtains, more ladies clothing and accessories. This is a nice mixed group lot. You got this cool sort of, it's almost like a Spanish bullfighter's sort of jacket or vest or something with a big fur box down the bottom. We've got some jewellery, some little pointy toe shoes. There's a pretty amazing headdress and this nice little modern Mimco hat. So that's a nice group lot. Some 70s prints. That one in the front down the bottom might not be a print. 2 boxes of more cool clothing. There's heaps of sort of Lacoste, Pringle and some great sort of retro 70s cardigans and stuff. Then we've got boxes of DVDs. We've got some lots of etchings and aquatints. This is a group by Bill Opherd. All right, they're quite unusual. He usually paints like landscapes with cows and stuff. These are pretty cool, a bit interesting. The 11 Faces of Man, Aztec forts. So some interesting sort of stuff in amongst there. All the craft items. We've got all these boxed kids' toys, Gundam model kits that have been made up and tech deck skateboard ramp, but there's no skateboard in there. And these are cool, the Tomy water game and the old sort of push-button basketball. What else have we got? Some bird pictures. This is an old sort of like, I don't know, 17th, 18th century coloured engraving. You've got a nice little watercolour by Robert Ullman. And this pastel of the ducks as well by Steve Morvell. What else have we got? Stationery gear with a typewriter. Boxes of stuff with a part cutlery set. Good little lot with the copper spray bottles, brass blow torches and some primer stoves. Then we've got this nice little collection of lanterns and tilly lamps. What else have we got? Records, LPs, singles and 78s. Boxes of stuff, boxes of things. There's some good gear in here, some nice old tins, prints, little kitchen canister, nice set of scales and a toolbox. Big lot of books. Another big group lot of stuff down under the table. This is a good little lot with some little cast sort of brass, heavy brass figures and bookends. A pair of the ruby glass goblets. There's a couple of nice table cigarette lighters as well. Fenton glass, Israeli metalware. Alright. Some nice retro set of 4 dining chairs. One of them's got this bit of sort of stuff on the back. We've put them with the folding sort of outdoor chairs as well. Big lot of pictures, paintings, prints, photographs. Alright, bit of Honor Dormier in the front there, print. I've got some nice paintings in amongst. A little bit of damaged glass here and there. The Rudolph Valentino one's actually really cool. Real 1980s, cool thing. Alright. Nice little set of 4 chairs. Big group lot with some stereo gear and some ceramics and stuff. 2 big boxes full of EP&S. Some good footy gear. We've got this, apart from the Hawthorn stool, these nice old South Melbourne Swan banners, Fitzroy Footy Club, the Lions, and there's some great old iron-on T-shirt transfers, Magpies, the Demons with sort of sparkly glitter, another good Lions one, another Hawthorn one as well down the bottom with the sparkly glitter. They're just cool, the old iron-on T-shirt transfers. 80s Olivetti typewriters and a phone. These headlamps, these are cool. We've got the mounting brackets for them and another little carriage lamp. But the headlamps have come off the double-decker bus that belonged to Harold Bishop on Neighbours. There you go. Harold Bishop looked just like my principal at high school, Mr. Povey. Like it was scary. But anyway, DVDs and EP&S. Good lot of games, big Lego Ninjago dude, 2 boxed Lego unopened Formula 1 races. You got the McLaren, just won the World Championship. And the Aston Martin, which, you know, considering they got, who did they get recently? That Adrian Newey bloke. They'll probably bloody win the championship next year with the new cars. But anyway, blokey sort of stuff. The ammo crate's cool. Books and other gear. Big lot of hardware and stuff. Nice big lot of old drills. This thing looks like a Boba Fett Star Wars blaster or something in there. Dolls and soft toys. Alright, what else have we got? Little school desk. Boxes of stuff. We got these reproduction posters. Tools. Good big lot of teddy bears. There's lots of Jacker and Werner and other sort of Australian ones in amongst. Really cool pink mirror there with that nice retro light shade and another one and the brass lamp. Group lot of another Oz pottery and a little pokerwork box as well from Kilcunda. This is nice stuff. You got the cushions and a nice big, I think, bedspread or something like that. King size bedspread. There you go, still got the old, as new, still got the bloody labels attached. These are more etchings by Bill Opherd. It's good fun, little family out for a walk. Violins in their cases. These are cool, the sort of social studies, social sort of history books, Australian. There you go, among the first Australians. They're just cool. I think the first one's all about Anzac. Come on, you bastard. Oh no, Tasmania. They're just nice. It's a complete set all in the original box. Good lot of art supplies. These are more etchings by Bill Opherd. These are all the Foos, Mr. and Mrs. Foo, when they got married. Just a portrait of them going for a walk, hanging out with the cat. They're just cool. There's 2 different portraits of Mr. and Mrs. Foo. I would have thought he would have called one of them Mr. and Mrs. Foo too. Mixed lot of books. These are interesting old Latin dictionaries, I think, here. Interesting little lot of toys and tins. This is the box for the original first, I think, ever Sony Walkman. We sold the actual Walkman about, about 6 months ago. That's the box for it. You get an extra Walkman and some other stuff. They're nice, the old stirrup pumps. We've got some more nice old lithographs, engravings, stuff like that. Little lot with the overmantle and the two gypsy tables. One of them's got the nice Godley & Co. Paran maker's mark underneath. Cool lot of toys, Christmas Teddy Ruxpin. We've got other little pedigree dolls and Papa Smurf. One of them's bloody upside down. That's better. Lego and other kids' toys. There's some cool sort of books on Lego and stuff like that. DC Comics Encyclopedia. More sort of toys, coffee grinders. There's some nice little barometers in there. Humphrey B. Bears. Never got any bloody pants on. Nice big mirror. Real sort of South Sea Island. It's a shame we've got a little bit of deterioration up here, but it's with this nice little pink Philips radio. This is nice. This sort of little Edwardian sort of cut plywood, little sort of overmantle. More etchings and aquatints and stuff by Bill Opherd. All right, now let's have a look at some paintings. We've got a nice big lot of Meccano in here, all the sort of booklets and ephemera, plus boxes full of the parts and stuff as well. Ajax Pump. We've got some nice paintings. Anna Blattman, modern artist, sunflowers, nice thing. We like oil paintings under glass. What else have we got? This is a nice bit. It's got to look at the back. I can't remember the name of the artist. It's on the back here. J. Plotzer. Behind the facade. It's a street in Warrnambool. Liebing Street in Warrnambool. She's a Warrnambool artist. It's a nice thing. I think someone Claire Faulkner. Little mixed media triptych. South African artist. Again, I've forgotten his name, but it's in the catalogue, lot 107. This is a nice bit, the old lithograph. It's like a sort of World War I sort of, or even earlier than that, sort of like allegorical sort of scene. It's the devil. You got the young maiden and the old lady, and you got these bloody skeletons on horseback and some vultures circling and stuff. Whoever these three dudes are. But there's details here by H. Charles. But it doesn't actually tell us too much about what it's... There's some Constitution or something here. Cosset Kane is written here. I think I saw a date of 1848 in here the other day. It's just a good thing. You can see it's pretty knackered around the image, but the image itself is good. And then we've got some other nice bits. This is a lovely S.T. Gill hand-coloured lithograph. Hindley Street from the corner of King William Street in Adelaide. It's in really good nick. Oh, you can see a little bit of foxing up here. You know, but it's a nice bit. Justina, I've forgotten her bloody name. Perovan, Justina Perovan. It's a nice still life, real modernist with that palette knife. You can see a bit of bitumen cracking going on though. This is an interesting bit up the top, real sort of modernist. Reminds me a little bit of the raw sort of school guys. This sign down here, it's just hard to make it out. All right. We've got this lovely little Isabel Haynes still life watercolour. She's a South Australian painter. It's got the parts of a South Australian Art Society exhibition label on the back. It's just really nice. And then there's this thing, the Adam Gustavus Ball, 1872, the Kangaroo Hunt. So it's a charcoal. We can see there's a little bit of a tear here with a bit of discoloration as well surrounding it. A little bit of stuff going on up in here as well, but it's a pretty amazing bit with the guy coming out on his horse with his dog chasing the skippies off. Just a cool thing. Signed with initials down here, AGB, and dated 1872. It's nice to have the details on the mount also. Just a great bit of colonial Australian art, you know. The Kangaroo Hunt. Great thing. All right, come on. What else have we got? Glass, whole bunch of little pewter figures. Some of them are Australian people. The people of colonial Australia. The squatter. Who's that guy? The peddler. Anything in my way. There you go. These are cool. Big group lot. Nice big lot of them. I think there's two sets. Set of Australian ones and the other ones as well. All right. 1750. Hand-coloured engravings. The Art of Fencing. Nice little milking stools. These are cool, the polo balls with this nice, it's a walking stick, but it actually comes apart and turns itself into a pool cue. But there is damage towards the end of it. All right, but he's a great bit. These are cool, the Veronese Egyptian figures. Nice and sort of heavy. I think they're made out of resin or something, but they're bloody heavy. Big lot of all the pop, vinyl, whatever they're called, Funko Pops. Big lot, plus Mr. Bean's teddy bear. All right, but there's all sorts of people in there. Then we've got 2 brand spanking new kids skateboards. The Enjoy Panda and the Impala Cosmos. So these are brand new and they're plastic still. They're just really good quality for beginners. It's a good board, it's good trucks, good wheels and good bearings. They've still got the price tags and stuff on them. They're like $180 to buy or something like that each. This is a cool poster, reproduction one, but it'll do until you find the original. Great thing. And we've got all these boxed Barbie dolls and Barbie, the Scarecrow from The Wizard of Oz. Then and Now, there's a bit of a difference. And then that one. And then we've got more little Funko Pops. These are all Frankenstein Jr. and the Impossibles. Used to love that cartoon. Space Ghost, Crazy 88 from Kill Bill, Zorak. And then you got Wonder Woman, Barbie, fantastic little felt sort of Islander girl doll, felt and velvet. She is fantastic. Another boxed Barbie, great little Shuko, little sort of pull along puppy dog there with its little sort of little wheels underneath. Here's a little Ripper. The reproduction Audrey Hepburn Breakfast at Tiffany's poster. Some nice ladies' bags, Diesel and another one. Ernest Abbott etching and Hathaway's Cottage. Old Scalets. There you go. Another nice old engraving. Good thing. Nice old shawl. That's actually beautiful. Really nice stencil collection or set. Mixed group light. A couple of nice bits of glass. Little baskets. Fluorite glass. Changes colour from normal light to fluorescent light. It's kind of nice as well. The big sort of candy stripe pink and white one. Fenton. Winton, Scandinavian glass, lovely little group lot of metalwares. You've got these little lobster picks and a Ronson cigarette lighter and these Russian sort of pewter cup mounts with a bit of sort of space stuff going on. They're cool. Bits of glass. I think John Walsh is this little one in the front. Some cool novelty lamps and sort of alarm clocks. 2 more Ernest Abbott etchings. Some stoneware, Corkwell pipe, gardeners, I think, from Taronga Road or something in Malvern, this thing, and an old Hoffman brick as well, plus the croc. Records and cassettes. That Master of the Universe sticker's a ripper. There's a couple of good ones in there. Buddy Holly, Roy Orbison. Comedy Company. I bet you it's got like bloody Kylie Mole or something like that. Con the Fruiterer. This is cool, the World War II American Army duffel bag there. There's no marks on it, but we know it was from an American soldier who came out here. Stamp yearbooks, English Langley hot water bottle. These are rippers, pretty much brand new wooden tennis rackets. So they've probably seen like one game. There's a couple of little scratches up the top of each of them, but this is the Chris Evert Champ by Wilson. And this is a nice Dunlop Max Ply College one. Both got the original covers on them and everything. Just in great nick. Good little group lot. Elisha, Carlton wear, a little bit of Rose Noble from Lakes Entrance, and some other little bits in the lot. The Tokyo Ghoul, Kokeshi doll, Waterford Crystal, and a nice little Scandinavian sort of boat dish. Good little lot of bar gear. The Elisha jug. Nice little bottle opener with a little push button. You push the top down and the bottle opener drops out the bottom. And this is nice, the Penfolds Mitchenbury. Little sort of pokerwork fuel cigarette lighter. Music DVDs and a couple of really cool pairs of sort of retro sunglasses. Wonder Woman. Hanging out with Bob Marley. Well, you know. So we've got some Dr. Syntax engravings down the bottom by Rowlandson. You've got this nice Japanese woodblock print, bit unusual just being the black and white. Some more nice Royal Winton. You've got some great little soft toy woofer dogs, including the Dean's Terrier in the middle. Another nice Japanese woodblock print. These are nice Japanese watercolours. Orifers, White Friars, Barnaby Powell, and a nice bit of, I think it's IVV Italian glass. Another big lot of trios. Royal Albert, another good quality stuff. Nice lot of Australian pottery. Mixed group lot. Someone Lawson, the blue one is. Margaret, I think Wollaston. These little bits. K. McLeod or someone. I think one of them's got a bit of damage. There's some nice things. More Winton. Another nice old original engraving. Mary, Queen of Scots, 1778. So 18th century engraving. It's not a reprint. Original thing. Good little lot of pottery. Cornwell's, Newtone, Remude. And then we've got some nice stuff down the bottom. Nice big Empoli green glass genie bottle. We've got this really nice big, what is it, bloody Wood & Co. or someone, Enoch, Lord Nelson, Elijah Cotton. There you go. It's just really nice. The big polka dot setting. I think we're missing a lid off one of the tureens. We might be missing maybe one cup as well. There's a couple of bits with a bit of damage. You can see one of the egg cups there. All right, but there's not much damage at all. There might be a little bit of wear. Some of the green spots aren't as green as they once were. It's just really nice. You've got another lovely little Pokerworks sort of retro tea set. Victorian Mary Gregory glass. Old ST Gill coloured engraving of the Bay at Warrnambool. Nice collection of glass. I think we've got White Friars and Costa Boda. Another nice little lot of paperweights. That one's really quite nice. This little one with that sort of quilted middle there. Another big lump of glass. South Australian stuff. Nice little collection of the Carltonware Rouge. Wilkinson Art Deco. Burleyware. Nice bit of the 70s Israeli. I think it's Bayat Hoyester, something like that. And I've got this nice sort of bohemian glass with the sterling silver mount on the top, which is a presentation piece. And then we've got a couple more good bits up the top here. Nice big bit. Reinhold somebody. My memories I just remember the Reinhold thing. It's just a ripping big bit of sort of German art pottery. Lovely big sort of lidded vessel. All right. I think this is Burleyware or Crown Devon Art Deco. Nice little pool dolphin with a New Zealand glass dolphin. Christoffel sugar caster, shaker. Two more nice bits of Empoli. Oasis signed art glass paperweight. We've got this nice little iridescent carnival glass Indian head. I think he's a little toothpick holder or something like that, which is all signed on the base. Joe Leclerc or something, or St. Clair. The Eastern white metal, which is pretty much silver, enamelled sort of teapot, decorative thing. A couple of nice Beswick birds. The Budgerigar, I think, is pretty good. The other one over the back's got a little chip out of the base. Fantastic Burleyware Art Deco. The sort of harvest scene with a little bunny rabbit. Nice bit of Bendigo and this lovely little bit of PPP. There is a little chip in the rim there, and there's another one around the side as well. But it's nice to see someone's using my restoration technique of black texture. There's no marks on it, but it's just a nice little bit of PPP. Anyway, guys, that'll do. Hopefully you saw something you liked. Second last auction for the year. I'll see you guys tomorrow night.